retirement ceremony for Chief Michael D. Saludares. The official party will be arriving in a few minutes. Will you please take this opportunity to silence your cell phones? Guests, please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Uniformed service members, please cover. Chief Petty Officer, United States Navy, arriving. Chief Warrant Officer, United States Navy, arriving. Lieutenant Commander, United States Navy, arriving. Advance the colors.
Face. Present arms.
Retire the colors.
Shoulder arms. Forward march.
Bosun, retire the side boys. Guests, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the senior official of our ceremony today, Lieutenant Commander Stacy J. Aronstein.
Contract Management Agency, and the United States Navy. Retirement ceremonies are special events giving us time to reflect on the sacrifices and triumphs of the career of one of our own and their family. I know you will all agree with me that Chief Petty Officer Michael D. Saludares' career is truly something to celebrate. It is wonderful to see that so many close family and friends were able to join us today to celebrate Chief's career, especially his wife Maria, his daughter Mariella, and son Matthew, as well as his parents and his in-laws. We can all attest to the importance of our family's love, support, and understanding in allowing us to be successful in our careers. Chief Saludares' career has covered 4 squadrons and 2 major aircraft, notably a tour with VAQ-129 as they transitioned to the FA-18G Growler. While both Chief and I started our careers in the Prowler community, it wasn't until DCMA that I had the privilege of working with him. However, as I'm sure many of you know, it doesn't take long to understand Chief's work ethic and commitment to his values, his job, the Navy, and his family. During his time at DCMA, Chief has set himself apart, assuming the role of government ground representative with literally no turnover. He took the initiative, and he was solely responsible for the oversight of Boeing's ground operations for the Navy P-8 Alpha, the U.S. Air Force NATO and AWAC, U.S. Air Force and NATO AWACS, and U.S. Air Force KC-46. Chief had a particular challenge at DCMA, working as a one-of-one maintenance expert, continually advising aviators like me. And if I may speak for aviators as a whole, we have always appreciated that the maintenance department is responsible for, but we've never had a depth of understanding to do more than trust. It is a true team of professionals that take care of our aircraft throughout the fleet, day in and day out. Chief is a natural leader and teacher. He was able to step into this job, help us understand the importance of everything that's done throughout the ground crew, and he communicated on all levels throughout with all people. I might add, with boundless patience, which sometimes I needed. This is not only a testament to his character, but the reason he has been so successful throughout his career. I am privileged to count Chief as someone who has helped shape my character and leadership, and know that I am just one of such persons whom his legacy will continue to live on through. On behalf of Colonel Meyer, DCMA, and the Navy, I thank you for your dedicated service. Chief, can you please join me at the podium?
Guests, please rise. Uniformed military service members, please cover. Attention to award. Defense Meritorious Service Medal to Chief Michael D. Saludares. Chief Petty Officer Michael D. Saludares, United States Navy, distinguished himself by exceptionally meritorious service as Government Ground Representative, the Defense Contract Management Agency, Boeing, Seattle, from October 2013 to October 2016. During this period, Chief Saludares tirelessly safeguarded contracts totaling over $37 billion through sublime management of 34 different aviation maintenance programs. He ensured procedural understanding and compliance for over 500 contractor employees. He was solely responsible for restructuring Boeing Seattle's annual surveillance plan, allowing for increased efficiency across 8-member aviation program team. Additionally, Chief Saludares single-handedly conducted over 500 inspection events over 3 facilities, equivalent to 3 inspectors' workload and 20 inspectors in the validation of 2 high-level corrective action request closures. Chief Saludares' leadership was instrumental in the successful production, modification, and delivery of 29 aircraft. The distinctive accomplishments of Chief Saludares culminate in a distinguished career in the service of his country and reflect great credit upon himself, the United States Navy, and the Department of Defense. Guests, please be seated. Now, will Chief please escort Mrs. Saludares to the front? To all who shall see these presents greetings. This is to certify that Maria Saludares has earned grateful appreciation for the unselfish, faithful, and devoted service during her husband's naval career. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's lasting contribution to the nation. Given this 12th day of August, 2016, On behalf of Colonel Meyer, Robert S. Shaw, Deputy Director. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for today, Chief Warrant Officer Lowell Reed.
So this is not actually my notes. This is the list of things Mike gave me that are off limits to discuss. So I'm going to mirror the Lieutenant Commander in a few things because some things are important enough they bear repeating. Shipmates, friends, and especially Mike's family, thank you all for being here today. We're here to honor Chief Mike Saludares, a father, a husband, a son, a sailor, a leader, and a friend who has had a spectacular career that has spanned 22 years of faithful and honorable service to our Navy and our nation. Any of us who have served or ever been around Mike know that he's a fun guy, maybe even sometimes goofy. So I was with Mike for 2 tours in a row, and these past tour and the tour I'm at now have been the first time in probably the last 7 or 8 years that I didn't get to go see Mike every day. I miss the classic Mike ice crunching every day, the classic laughs. So definitely miss those. A couple of the more classic Mike stories. We're in Afghanistan in Bagram, and one of the few joys you have is care packages. You get them for your family, and other times you get them from the different service organizations. And one of them, for whatever reason, had several packages of ring pops, the lollipops that go on your fingers. So I'm coming from a mains meeting or a chief's meeting, something, and I walk down the hallway and I turn to go to mains control. I see Mike, he's got dumbbells, doing some curls, okay, that's fine. But then as I get closer, I notice there's ring pops in every finger. And as he does the curl, the second one. So I was able to watch that for about 2 or 3 repetitions and just slowly, without hoping that he didn't see me, turned around and left. Same deployment, we had a mains control desk, had a ruler that we'd use for the maintenance books and a pair of scissors, and oftentimes we couldn't find it. Like, where's the ruler at? And then we'd hear, and we'd look in the corner, there'd be Mike with our ruler, scratching away at the back. So after Hazmat shut us down on hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes, we went ahead and we visited material control and got him his own ruler. It was etched, it said ADC Saludares use only. So even with all that being said, Sal, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to come here and speak for you. I'll speak on your behalf or vouch for you any day, okay? All right. So our nation cannot stand unless we have someone to guard our country night and day, the way that Chief Saludares has done these past 22 years. There are definitely better paying jobs with much better hours. The future of our country depends on folks like Mike Saludares and those sailors that he has trained and led. Since 1994, when Mike enlisted, our Navy has seen and been involved with many changes throughout the world. Chief Sal was not simply a witness to these global changes, he was a crucial and integral part of this change. He has served around the world in places like Afghanistan, sailed on aircraft carriers while deploying numerous times in support of real-world operations. He also helped shape the future of our Navy while training and qualifying squadrons transitioning from the mighty Prowler to the E-18G Growler while he was serving at 129. It is while we were both stationed at VAQ 129 that one of my fondest memories of Mike occurred. The infamous hat swap incident. Remember that? Okay, I'm gonna tell that story. So Mike was on day check, I was in the night check controller. I came in, did our shift change, everything was good, went over the maintenance books. Mike left, obviously. Midnight rolled around, and it was time for me to do my shift change and go home. So I went to go grab my garrison cover, the little Navy one where it's sitting on the shelf. I get it, and it's clearly not my cover. It looks like it came from the youth Boy Scout small department. So I looked around, try to figure anything out I can. That's the only one there. It's midnight. I'm not going to call him in. His phone will probably be dead or go straight to voicemail anyway. So I made the conscious effort. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I get this thing and try to put it on. There's no way this thing's on my head. I mean, you can kind of somewhat balance and just fall over. So I go to the turnstile to the gate, scope it out. There's nobody there. Okay, my car's right there. I can see it. I can put it on there, and I can make it. So I get to the turnstile, the gate, Murphy's Law. I don't know where they came from. 20, 30 sailors all of a sudden are there watching me. Oh my goodness, and there's no way he could have known that he grabbed my cover. It must have fit him like Gilligan from Gilligan's Island, just popping on his head. So I was irritated. The next day I tell him the story. My irritation grew as I was telling him the story, and he thought it was the funniest thing in his life. As I'm getting angry and I hear that, oh yeah, bro, here's your cover. With that being said, our goal should always be to leave something better than we found it. And after 22 years of honorable service in our Navy, Chief Michael Saludares, without a doubt, leaves the Navy better than he found it. The Navy and our entire nation is a better place because of you and what you have done during your 22 years of service. My wife always says the Navy Chiefs remind her of a bunch of Hulk Hogan impersonators. Always, hey brother, hey bro, hey bro. And Mike's one of the worst offenders. Although maybe his is a little bit of his channeling his Richard Sherman. I don't know. Are you mad, bro? But Mike, I'll tell you what, right now, I'm proud to call you my brother. And even more important to me, I'm proud to call you my friend. So I want to specifically acknowledge Maria, Matthew, and Mariella. This is an important and momentous day for you too. Thank you for all that you have done and sacrificed over the past 22 years in support of our nation and our Navy. Thank you for sharing your husband and your dad with us for so long. He's all yours now. That's supposed to be a good thing. Okay. Let's see. Just as this is the end of one phase, it is also the beginning of another. So today also gives us the opportunity to wish Mike and his family every success in the future as they look forward to new challenges and new rewards. Mike, on behalf of our Navy and our entire nation, as well as for me personally, I want to say congratulations. I want to wish you the traditional fair winds and following seas. And I want to tell you thanks. Thanks for being the chief. Thank you.
Could I please have Sergeant Driveldas and Chief Petty Officer Harrier to the gift table? Thanks. When a person retires from the Navy, it is tradition to present them with a shadow box. Contained within the shadow box is a chronological listing of duty stations, ribbons, and awards. Also contained within the shadow box is the United States National Ensign. On behalf of your many shipmates, including those who have made the supreme sacrifice, we wish to present you the sailor's most honored and cherished possession, the United States National Ensign, a flag which you have so proudly served and so honorably defended. The flag which we honor and serve under is the true emblem of our unity, our thoughts, our power, and our purpose as a nation. Accept it, protect it, guard it, and remember that the young men and women you have trained, guided, and inspired will follow in your footsteps and defend it with equal pride. We bid you fair winds and following seas. Good luck and Godspeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Michael D. Saludares.
Man, this is really happening right now. I've been dreading about this moment for a very, very long time. I've set 2 goals for myself today. One is not to pass out, and second is not to cry in front of you guys. I'm a very emotional guy, so hopefully I don't cry. LT, I think I'm gonna need your help here. You start seeing me trying to hold my tears back. No, I'll say a joke from you, so crack me up. named like a Suffy football team or something. There you go. That'll make me laugh for sure.
Just for you, Chief. Go Hawks.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Hopefully help me out with my nervousness a little bit. But anyway, I really didn't want to have a retirement ceremony to begin with, but a good friend of mine, Sergeant D, Master Sergeant Eric Grabovitz, he once told me that this retirement is not for me. It's for my friends, coworkers. More importantly, it's for my family. Be able to thank them, or thank you, I should say, for all the support you guys have given me all throughout my career. So let me begin here. First, I would like to thank God. Without His love, nothing would be possible. I want to thank our CMO commander who couldn't be here with us today, Colonel Meyer. Also our acting CMO commander, Lieutenant Commander Stacy Ernstine, and our deputy commander, Mr. Rockshaw. Thank you all for allowing the ceremony to happen for me and my family. I appreciate you all. Thank you. I would like to thank my guest speaker for today, Chief Warrant Officer Lowell Reed. Lowell, thank you so much for your kind remarks and funny remarks. You're roasting me pretty good there. I like it though, it brings back memories.
That was the censored version.
See, Lowell and I have this, I like to call cat and dog relationship. I say cat and dog because I want to point out that he is the cat. And I'm the dog. That's spelled D-O-G-G, by the way. Anyway, yeah, we used to have a lot of screaming battles at each other, arguing whether who's right and who's wrong. I'm the one who was always right anyway, so I don't know what the argument is. I'd like to point out, Lowell, it's my ceremony. I have the mic. So I can say whatever I want. So I'm the one who was always right anyway. But yeah, I was pretty smart about it too, because I would only pick my battles with Lowell in front of our old bosses, some of whom are sitting here. Master Chief Wojcicki, retired Master Chief Bill Jensen. And I guess I'm a pretty believable guy too, because they would always take my side, and Lowell would always get in trouble, so I know he hated me for that. But Lowell, again, I cannot thank you enough. I appreciate you and your beautiful wife for being here and being part of this ceremony. I know you already said that you already have a big head, but I don't even make it bigger by saying this, but I really do miss working and hanging out with you. And I know you've crossed the dark side already, but hopefully we can be brothers forever, man. Thank you for being here. I would like to thank all the sailors and airmen that I've worked with all throughout my career. You guys were the ones that made me look good and helped me get to this point. So thank you guys. I do want to single out several individuals and thank them personally. A1 Bethany Loya and 82 Scott Hines. See, these two sailors right here were two of the top-notch sailors from my previous command, and I'm proud to say that I used to be their mentor. But in reality, they mentored me anyway and helped me become a better leader, a better chief. And thank you guys for being here, being part of the ceremony. Appreciate you. To my big brother, Darren. I know, man. It's like Groundhog Day in Afghanistan over there, but man, those are the times I'll never forget, and I appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you. To Mr. John Gibney and Mr. Sean Calkins. See, these two gentlemen right here were willing to put on their uniform once again and shave their beards just to hook a brother up, and I appreciate you two for doing this for me, man. Thank you. To all the chiefs, active and retired, that are here today, thank you guys for everything. It's been an honor to be a part of the most awesome fraternity of all, man. That's the Chiefs Petty Officers Mess. Now that I'm retired, hopefully I can continue that brotherhood with you guys, knowing that I can count on you guys anytime I'm in need. So, same thing goes for you guys, though. You guys have my number. Give me a call anytime. Although I'm planning to save some money soon and change providers, so if you don't have my number there, you're outside. But I would like to thank the entire DCMA team for making my Twilight tour here at DCMA, Boeing Seattle, a very memorable and rewarding one. I would also like to thank my Boeing counterparts, that are here today. Thank you guys for all your support. I know you guys looked at me as sometimes, maybe most of the time, the very bad guy that gave you guys all this work, but I appreciate all you guys' support and professionalism. Thank you for being here. To the people at 996 building, thank you all for being here. I know I don't make it there quite often, but when I do, I want to say I drink Dos Equis, but no. But when I do, you guys are always so kind and always so nice and very helpful in anything that I need, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. Hopefully everything falls into place and I get to join your team here shortly, join the awesome PAQA team, and I promise you guys will see more of me. I know most of you guys only know me by my first name, which is Chief. After the ceremony, you guys can start calling me by my middle name, which is Mike. So that same goes for you, Christine. Start calling me Mike after this. To the best aviation program team in the entire DCMA, I can't thank you guys enough. I say the best because, again, I have the mic. I can say whatever I want. So, no, we really are. We are the best team. And I thank you guys for that awesome present. That's something I will treasure forever. All the support you guys have given me, I appreciate you all. I can't thank you guys enough. Again, all the GFRs that I've worked for, Major De Leon Guerrero, Major Sensi, Lieutenant Commander Fisher, Lieutenant Sergeant, most importantly, Lieutenant Commander Aaronstein for spearheading this ceremony. I appreciate you guys so much. I want to say I'm going to miss you guys, but I really won't. But that came out wrong. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is, again, when I do come back, join the PAQA team, I promise you I'm going to stop by every Monday after a victorious Seahawks Sunday and talk smack. So I promise you that. You won't miss me at all. To Miss Christine Harrier, thank you so much for everything that you've done. I know you might think that you don't do much to help me out or help Sergeant D out as well on our GGR duties, man. But you are a huge, huge, huge help, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. Thank you. I know you're gonna miss me singing in the office, so I promise you I'll stop by from time to time and sing you some more of my 90s slow jam. Don't worry. Let's see. To Master Sergeant Eric Drivabis, the man, the myth, the legend. You have been so awesome, bro. Woo. Green Bay Packers. I can't thank you enough, brother. Thanks for everything. Denver Broncos. Again, thank you all. To my friends that are here today. My friends since high school, they're here today. Thank you all for being here. Again, I reminisce all the time on all the, the good old days. And I thank you guys for keeping me out of trouble, because I was a pretty bad kid back in the day. So I thank you guys for being here. I think most of you guys have never seen me in my uniform before. So just think about the old scrubby Mike back in the day to now. I think I can probably say that I've come a long way. So, but then again, I take this uniform off. I'm the old scrubby Mike anyway. So, to our friends from Oak Harbor who had to drive down here 2 hours down, I appreciate you guys for being here. Special thanks to the Mitchell family and the Johnston family. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are like family to us, and I appreciate you treating my kids like they were your own. I thank you guys so much. To my brother, Mr. Nick Acosta. Man, you've been there since the beginning, bro. And you're one of the reasons why I stayed Navy, because of the friendship I found with you. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you. To our crew, the Moors and the Coonrons, thank you guys so much. The first time we moved here from Oak Harbor down to Linwood, Again, it's so far away, you know. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. that my kids, especially my wife, would feel out of place, but I'm so glad that we got to know you guys, because you guys are like family to us now, so thank you. All right, LT, here's the difficult part, to my family. First, I want to say thanks to my best bud in the world. Where's the video at? Marley. I love you, boy. That's my real deal, double G right there. I want to say thanks to my Auntie Lita. You know, you're one of the main reasons why I'm standing here today, Auntie. And I appreciate everything you've done for me and for my parents, and especially for being my mom's best friend. I thank you, Auntie. To my in-laws. Thank you, Mom and Auntie Boots, for accepting me like your own son and your like a brother to me. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the things that you've done for me, especially for the kids. I do want to say to you, Mom, that I really enjoy hanging out with you and playing Scrabble and that domino game that we play. I promise you, though, that from now on, I'm going to stop cheating, make you win more games. To my wonderful parents, my biggest fans who cheered me on even in my darkest days. I know you guys tell me all the time how proud you guys are of me, but I'm here to say to you that I am more proud of you than you will be ever proud of me. I mean, to my mom, the most loving mom in the world. I'm not ashamed to say that to this day, my mom still babies me. I mean, you know, even though she's retired already, she still wakes up early in the morning just to make me a home-cooked meal, you know, for lunch. And that's just a testament of the love that she gives me ever since I was born, and I appreciate you, Mom. I want to let you know that I'm so very grateful having you as my mom. To my dad, the hardest working man I've ever known. Thank you for all the hard work and sacrifices you've done to support your family. Thank you for being such a great role model to me. I wish that someday I could be half the man that you are. I love you, Dad. To my wonderful kids, Matthew and Mariella, my pride and joy. You two are the reason why I live. I'll do anything for you too. Thank you for being such great, good kids. I'm so proud of how you guys have grown up over the years. And I know Daddy can be mean to you guys at times and treat you like my young sailors, but hey, that's just tough love from Daddy, because I only want the best for you too. And I want you guys to know that I will always be here for you, and I will always love you guys no matter what. To my amazing, beautiful wife, thank you. Detroit Lions. There we go. Thank you for all the love and support that you have given me all throughout the years. I couldn't have done it without you, babe. For the past couple of months, I've been trying to think of words that can best describe how much I appreciate you and how much I really love you. This I could say to you, babe, is each and every day, I thank God for blessing me with the girl of my dreams, and I love you so much. Whew, that was tough. I made it through, LT. Thanks to all the sucky teams. I will cheer for you guys this season. So anyway, guys, ladies, it's been a long 22 years. It's a long speech, I'm sorry, but I mean, that's more than half my life, you know. But sometimes when I think about it, you know, it seems like it was just yesterday when my recruiter picked me up at my mom's house to bring me to the airport to leave for boot camp. Hard to believe too that at that time I was my daughter's age. I was very young and lost my own ways. But I'm very grateful that I made the right decision to join the Navy, because the Navy has done real good for me. Throughout my career, I've been through many retirement ceremonies, and I've heard many of them say that if they had a chance to do it again, they would do it again. And I think the same goes for me, for two reasons. One is it's been an honor and privilege to serve this country that I love. The love that has given me and my family an opportunity to live a better life. Land of the free, right? So, second is the Navy has given me this sense of purpose. Knowing that I'm part of something bigger than myself. I may not be a war hero or a combat sailor or a high-ranking distinguished officer, but I can probably say this, that throughout my 22-year career, with 7 deployments under my belt, that I did my part and contributed to the ultimate goal of putting warheads to the bad guys' foreheads. So I know that might sound harsh for some of you guys, but that's reality. That's what we're all about in the military, and I'm proud of that. Helping protect, kind of like what the commercial says, helping protect what we love the most, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of those that challenges it. And that, my friends, is what I will cherish for the rest of my life. God bless you all. I am eternally grateful for all you guys being here today. I guess there's just one last thing to say, LT. Chief Sal, signing out. Thank you.
Will the military members in the room, both past and present, remain standing? Petty Officer Christine Harrier will now read the watch.
Attention to the watch. For 22 years, this sailor has stood the watch. While some of us were in our bunks at night, this sailor stood the watch. While some of us were in school learning our trade, this shipmate stood the watch. Yes, even before some of us were born into this world, this shipmate stood the watch. In those years, when the storm clouds of war were seen brewing on the horizon of history, this shipmate stood the watch. Many times he would cast his eye ashore and see his family standing there, needing his hand to guide and help, needing that hand to hold during those hard times. But he still stood the watch. He stood the watch for 22 years. He stood the watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly in safety each and every night, knowing that this sailor stood the watch. Today we are here to say, shipmate, the watch stands relieved. Relieved by those you have trained, guided, and led. Shipmate, you stand relieved. We have the watch. Boatsmen, stand by to pipe the side. Shipmates going ashore.
Guests, please rise for the departure of the official party.
Madam, permission to go ashore.
Chief Michael D. Saludares, United States Navy, retired, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is concluded. You are cordially invited to a reception immediately following in the back of the room. The If you plan to tour the museum, there are complimentary wristbands in the front row. Thank you.
All right, I got a little bit in my eye. I don't know where it came from.